All right, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. Let's get started. We're going to begin by sitting in our seat in a way that supports our alignment in our back body. So, in the seat, if you like, you can kind of scooch forward, and I'll just show you kind of quickly what I'm doing. So, my back is not on the back of the chair, I'm just scooched forward, and my back is aligned vertebrae by vertebrae. If this is something that you're not comfortable with yet and you feel like you want to keep your back body on the back of the chair for support, one of the things that I ask is that you just try to sit up as straight as possible. Okay, do your best to gradually edge to a place where you can hold yourself up and maybe start to feel a little bit more comfortable forward. But you are welcome to find a position that's most comfortable for you. Begin to relax the body by relaxing the shoulders, maybe pulling them up to the ears, dropping the shoulder blades down the back body. If your hands are clenched, unclenching the hands and letting the hands just kind of gently lay there. Relax the belly, relax the legs. You want to bring your feet about hips width apart. And just so you can see my feet, your hips width apart is your two legs with all the weight falling down into the ankles. Your two fists pressed together, and you can hug the inner arches of your knee area around those. And then I adjust my feet, and you can adjust your feet too, so that your feet look like an H with the line in between when you look down, okay? And that's your hips width apart. So knees stacked on top of the ankles, feet firmly on the ground beneath you, about the length of two fists pressed together inside of the knees, okay? And then as you sit up a little bit taller, you're going to just kind of tuck the belly in, allow the rib cage to rise up in through the chest body, and then you're going to feel that on your shoulders. So you're going to feel completely supported by the lower body, and your upper body is going to be able to relax a little bit. Close the eyes if you like, and just start to gently tune inwards. Begin to take a few breaths in and out, breathing in intentfully and breathing out intentionally. And for the next 30 breath cycles, just start to take the temperature of how you feel, checking in with the body. Really also noticing the rhythm of the breath and how it connects to the full length of the body. Imagine that the breath can make it to the toes. The inhale and the exhale, a steady rhythm, a welcoming rhythm. Breathing in and breathing out. If you like to take a hand and place it on the belly, you can. If you want to take another hand and place it on the heart, you can as well. Your choice, you don't have to, but you just want to continue to breathe, connecting your mind's eye, that imagination that you have, following the way the body is moved from the breath. Until you start to notice a unity of the breath and the body. Keep breathing. Again, you're just checking in. On our next exhale, we're going to exhale all the air out collectively together. And then we're going to take a nice deep inhalation. So let's exhale everything out of our lungs. And then on the inhale, begin to breathe in. And then exhale, release. Next inhale, allow it to fill up again. So deep, maybe you hold it for a moment. Pause, and then on the exhale, maybe even make a sound like ha. Allowing the vibration to echo through your voice box as you let go of that breath. Breathing in deeply, and then breathing out. Take about 3 more breaths on your own. Allow these to be full breaths to the best of your ability, and connect to your own rhythm. And the next inhale, bring your hands down by your sides, and then exhale and allow the shoulders to be completely heavy. Fingertips are loose. Blood is flowing down the arms into the fingertips. Breathing in and out. If you like, you can open the eyes or keep them closed. It's your choice, but we're going to begin to lift up our arms and allowing the arms to come to shoulder's length, letting the hands be flipped up towards the ceiling, extending the palms out. Fingertips can hold a cup of water and not drop it. Roll the shoulder blades back away from the ears, sit up a little bit taller in the seat. Allow the breath, that deep collective breath that we did together, to keep you strong, keeping the balance in your upper body. Continue to keep your feet connected to the floor beneath you for support. So none of the movement right now is in the shoulders. The full body is connected. So you're getting your support from the ground and the seat beneath you. So if your shoulders are up by your ears, roll them away from your ears. And then come and bring the hands back down to the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Inhale. This time arms are going to rise. Lift up, reach up overhead. Breathing in and out, and then exhale, roll the shoulders away from the ears. So now we have our hands and they're facing each other. Breathe in and out and just pause for a moment. Feel the strength in the biceps and the triceps. Extend out through the wrist into the fingertips. Fingertips touch the ceiling. Inhale and breathe in. And then on the exhale to the count of 5, bring the hands down by the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's do that again. This time, arms rise all the way up. Come all the way through the shoulders length. Now all the way up above the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back. If you like, you can look up, taking your chin up towards the ceiling, maybe even back bending the body slightly. Breathe in and out and just stay steady for a moment. And then on the next exhale, let the hands go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, awesome, awesome. One more time, but one breath, one movement. Arms rise, lift up, reach up overhead. Roll the shoulder blades back, maybe back bend, gaze up. And then on the exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, and pause for a moment. We're going to go into our first flow, keeping these arms in mind and just allowing the fluidity of that what we just did to now expand down to our legs. So arms are going to lift. One breath, one movement. Hands overhead. Looking up, gazing up. Breathing in and out on the exhale. We're going to lean forward and we're going to bring our chest towards our thighs to the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the chin to the chest. Let the head hang heavy. Breathing in and breathing out. Slowly, just let the breath permeate through the chest so that when you breathe in, that you can feel this fullness of the chest and the belly body on the thighs. Let the shoulders loose. If you notice that you're holding on to any tension, just let it go. First forward fold of the class. Take about 2 more breaths. And then slowly you're going to squeeze the belly, press your feet into the floor, start to lift up to a half lift, flat back. Half lift, flat back. You're coming out of your pelvic bowl area. The upper body is in like a runner's lunge, just like you're getting ready to take off. Your hands are maybe behind you facing one another, wrapping that ab muscles around the core and around the back body. Breathe in and out. Pausing for a moment. I know you're using your strength here. And then on the exhale, release and let go gently. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Completely controlled. Breathing in and out. On the next inhale, you're going to lift up through your half lift, flat back, coming back up into a seated mountain pose. Arms reach up, lift up overhead, back bending slightly, lifting for the ceiling, but rolling those shoulder blades away from the ears. And then exhale, hands come down by the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, good job. And then we're just going to twist, coming back and forth. Maybe even stretching your hand forward and back. Breathing in and out. Okay. And let's continue with some of our warm-up. So we're going to make sure that we're sitting up in our seat, comfortable, realigned, right? Because we just did all of that movement. So we want to realign our body. Take our chin and drop it down to our chest. Let the nape of the neck expand. Let the chin hang heavy. Relax the shoulders. Relax the core of the belly. And just for a moment, you're just going to feel what this is like to allow your chin to let go. Let go of any tension that might be there. And do your best. Now, when we say it theoretically, but if you still feel tension there, just be mindful of that and be very compassionate to yourself. So do what you need to do to work around that. Or maybe you don't do the pose at all. Don't ever do a pose that you think would hurt you. So this is your call, right? You know your body. You're going to roll your right ear towards your right shoulder and allow your right ear to just sit there. Beautiful. Breathing in and out. You don't have to do anything else. Lazy arms. No work. This is all relaxation here. Breathing in and breathing out steady. Connecting to the rhythm of your breath. One more breath. We're going to come back down, chin to the center chest area. Allow the chin to tuck in to the chest. Breathing in and breathing out. And then you're going to bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. Again, lazy arms, lazy upper body. Breathing in and out. Nothing to do and nowhere to go but to relax. Chin back down to the center chest, and then we're going to roll our right ear towards our right shoulder. One breath, one movement, back down through the center chest, and then left ear to left shoulder. Do this 4 times, left and right. And then once you end up doing 4 times, if you like, and if it's part of your practice, kind of just roll your head a full circle. Now your back of the head doesn't have to drop down the back body. You just want to be able to roll. If it's too much for you, continue to do just the 180 degrees, okay? So this is completely in line with what you feel like your back body needs right now and your neck body. Because when you do these head rolls, the shoulder area is connected. So just be mindful of that and be gentle. Beautiful. Take our hands, come back to center, and take our hands and place them on top of our knees and on top of our thighs. Sit up a little bit taller in the seat. Feel the support of the hands press against the thighs. Gently, we're going to pull back on the belly. And I'm going to spin my chair around so you can see me. So you want to pull back on the belly. So what happens is the belly tucks in, navel touches the spine, the back body comes towards the chair. The hands are supported and elbows extend straight. So now the shoulder blades are being pulled apart and down the body into the fingertips. Chin is tucked into the chest. So the back is what I call a dome shape, right? So this is our scared cat. When cats get scared, their bodies and their backs go up. So scared cat. Breathing in and out. Get accustomed to this breath. Get accustomed to this pose. No need to rush or force. On your next inhale, start to press the chest forward, arch the back body. Now the spine is touching the navel. There's this reverse. So this is our cow pose. Now our bellies are protruding forward. The hips are still pressing towards the chair. So you're still only pressing your hips towards the chair, and the back of your head now kind of gazes up as the back of the head comes down by the back body. Eyes are gazing up, head is back, throat is exposed. And breathing in and out, you can feel that breath completely permeate down the throat body. Breathe in and out and get comfortable with the pose. And then on your next exhale, push back into scared cat. Okay, back body now is protruding towards the chair. Belly is tucked in, navel towards the spine, chin towards the chest. Extending the arms out. So the more that you extend the arms out, the more you're going to feel a stretch in your mid-back body. And then exhale in reverse. Pressing the belly forward, allowing the chest to radiate up, heart towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Allow the back to just be supportive of the head as the head falls back, chin is up. And do about 3 more of these. Make it your own now. Using your breath, one movement to inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. Make sure that the breath is completely and fully accepted or let go of. So your inhale is completely full and your exhale is completely an exhale. All the air out of the body before moving on to the next part of the pose. And last one. And then come back to your base position. Your back body aligned once again, stacked all the way up to the head. And the crown of the head sits firmly on top of your mid-body. Beautiful. Breathing in and breathing out. And we're going to go through a flow. So arms are going to rise, lift up, reach up overhead. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, one breath, one movement, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise, lift up, reach up, overhead. Now you can back bend slightly. See if it changed at all since doing that other pose, and bring the hands down by the sides. You're going to take your right hand and bring it out in front of you. And then take your left hand and bring it behind you. Okay, so I'll show you what that looks like. It looks like this. Try to keep your body square with the chair the best you can. Now, mind you, if your chair kind of stands in the way, that's okay. You can have your hands like this. If you can bring your hand above the chair, the top of it, that's fine too, your choice. Come back to center and bringing the hands back in, squaring the body with the chair in front of you. And then we're going to do the other side. So I'll come on this side so you can see. Now we're going to do this side. Sorry. I feel like I've messed myself up here. Yeah. So now we're going to take the right hand behind us, left hand in front of us. All right. Now we're looking up over to the right side. And I'll do this so you can see me. Okay. And you're just getting a nice little spinal twist in the body. When we do this normally, we're just holding it. That's all. And then come back. Both hands in front of you. And this is what it looks like. I know it's new. Breathing in and out. All right. We're going to take our left fingertips and bring them back once again. Keep the right hand forward in front of us. Keep our body square. So I'm still looking at you, body square. And then I take my head and I bring it over towards the left side. Breathing in and out. Come back to center. And now I'm going to go to the other side. Right side, right hand comes behind me, left hand is out in front of me, and I look over towards my right side. Come back to center, and then bring the hands down by the sides. Lift the shoulders up to the ears, and then drop them down. Lift it up, and drop them down. 2 more. Just break up that energy. Yeah, there we go. And last one. Now we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So lift up, shoulders towards the ears, and then drop back, shoulder blades, pull the pose back down. So we're lifting up, and then we're pulling back. Shoulder blades are doing the work. Yeah, there we go. Do about 4 of those. Remember, you don't have to go so hard. You don't have to be rigid. Just be gentle. And then reverse. Now the shoulder blades are lifting up so that our shoulders come to our ears, and now the front of our body caves in because we're going forward. Breathing in and out. 4 times in all. Good job. You guys are doing great. All right. And now let's just kind of pull on each side. If you have anything that you feel like you want to add to this right now, you can. So it's your choice. If you want to maybe add an arm up, you can, and see what that feels like. Your choice, but you don't have to. And then we're going to relax. Beautiful. And let's go through our flow, and then we're going to do a spinal twist. So arms rise, lift up, reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise. And then bring the hands down by the sides. Awesome. Awesome. So bring both hands together. All right. Breathing in and out. Just pause for a moment. Take both legs and bring them together and bring your feet together. Okay? So knees together, one leg body. Okay? I'll show you what that looks like quick just so you can see. One leg body, okay? Try to match those toes up with each other. All right. Pressing more into my feet and squeezing my belly, because if I try to keep my knees together, they're going to pop apart. I don't know why they do that, but they do. So press more down into the soles. That's the trick, okay? Squeezing the belly. Put this back up. Okay, good job. Take your right elbow and wiggle the right elbow. And then take your left and wiggle your left, just so you know we're on the left and the right. We're going to start with the right side, so wiggle that elbow, and start to just pivot the body so you're bringing the elbow towards the computer, towards the screen, towards me. Breathing in and out, and then come back to center. Take the left and bring the left elbow in, down the center line, like the mid-center line. You should start to feel in your spine this twist. Come back to center. And again on the right side. Come back to center, and then again on the left, and then come back to center. Next, we're going to have options, so listen to me before you go and you do any twist, okay? So the first option we have is that we can take our right elbow and place it on our right thigh, taking our left elbow and allowing it to go towards the ceiling and looking up. The next option is that we lay our right elbow on the left thigh instead, so we cross over. And now our left elbow is still up towards the ceiling, but we can get a little bit more of a twist in our mid-back body. The last option is taking the elbow and hooking it over that left leg. So now you're hooked. And once you're hooked, if you want to stay like this, you can, or you can go in for fly away, where you're flying like a bird. Okay? So these are your options, your choice. Go ahead and find your twist. Starting with that right elbow, come down and find a home. Wherever you want to place it is fine with me. Just make sure that you're safe and that you're in a comfortable place for yourself. Look up, gaze up, and make sure that your chin is up by your shoulder and that your left elbow is at least facing the ceiling. If your hands are in a flyaway, that your fingertips are now facing the ceiling. Okay, so wherever you are in space, just find yourself and breathe. Good job. Breathing in and out. Breath by breath. Gently feel the breath massage the spinal body. Come back. Fingertips are pressed together if they're not pressed together already. Squeeze the core. Come up, lifting up, still twisted towards the left side. We didn't come back over to the right yet. And gently we're going to bring our body towards the midline. Okay? Beautiful. We're going to take that left elbow and we're going to find the same place. We're going to find a home. So you can either lay that left elbow on the left thigh, you can cross it over towards the right, or you can hook it over the right. And if you want to go for your flyaway, you can go for a flyaway. Breathing in and breathing out. Completely your choice. Remember, breath by breath, moment by moment. Remember using your breath as a massage to the spine. Slowly come back up. You're still facing the right side. Allow the body to pivot. Hands are still pressed together. Gently relax the shoulder blades down. Relax the mid-body. Relax the belly and twist back to the center. Good job. Bring the arms down by the side. Arms lift. Reach up overhead. Breathing in. Exhale. Forward fold. While you're down here, you'll see your feet are still together. Take a moment to now extend those feet out so that you have space in between your legs, okay? So now your body is in between the legs. Your hands are supporting you on the floor. Breathing in and breathing out. Head is up, but if you want to drop it, you can drop it now, chin to the chest. And it's just like shaking the head yes and no. You're just loosening up the shoulder and the neck body. Breathing in and breathing out. I'm going to adjust this just so you guys can see me. There we go. Slowly, we're going to wrap our fingertips around our ankles. So your left ankle has your left fingertips and your right ankle has your right fingertips. You're going to make sure that the elbows are on the inside of the thighs. And then take your left hand and lift it up towards the ceiling. Right hand is wrapped around the ankle. Strong body. Lifting up, looking up. Taking the gaze so that the chin is up by the shoulder. Feel the stretch. Gently, we're going to bring the left hand back down so that the elbow's on the inside of that leg. The left fingertips wrap around the left ankle, and then we're going to place all our weight onto the left side so that we can use that for resistance when we lift up our right hands. Right hand rises, reaches all the way up towards the ceiling. Chin is lifted up, so we're looking up our arm. Our chin is by our shoulder. And then we're going to bring the right hand back down, wrapping it right back around. If you want to bring your hands back down to the floor, you can. Dropping the chin one last time, shaking the head yes and no, just getting those last little crunks out. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly take the hands, wrap them around the ankles again, but then start to walk them up. You're walking your hands up, thumb by thumb, finger by finger, all the way up, almost like you're palm pressing into your legs, into your shins. and then eventually into your thighs, and then eventually back up. And it's almost like a nice little Thai massage, because Thai massage is filled with palm pressing and thumb pressing. So you're just massaging all the way up, pressing moment by moment to keep yourself in a place where you're steady. You're not getting up too fast. Okay. Breathe in and breathe out. Roll the shoulder blades up and back as you sit up nice and tall. Beautiful. Let's go through a full flow. Arms rise, lift up, reach up overhead. Make sure that those legs are hips width apart. So we're back and hips width. Breathing in and out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise, reach up, lift up, overhead, back bend if it's in your practice. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful, beautiful. You guys are doing great, okay? All right, so now I want us to do a little bit of opportunity to just move however we want. So for the next 30 breath cycles, I want you to maybe start out with a roll. And then from all the stuff that we just kind of did, add to it whatever you want to add to it. So I always give this opportunity, or a lot of times I give the opportunity to just move and breathe however you want to move and breathe. If you want to roll your head, you can. If you want to just make these weird body movements that maybe mean something to you, but there's no label for them, I want you to go for it. If you want to move your legs, you want to stand, you want to stretch in any way, empower yourself to take this next 30 breath cycles to do whatever you want to do. And then I say breath cycles, it is a full breath cycle. The inhale, the pause, the exhale, and the pause again. So it comes to about a minute of movement. Allow yourself to be fully fluid. Just try to set an intention with being fluid and gentle and compassionate through each movement in the body. Breathing in and breathing out. Even try to hear yourself breathing. And keep going until you hear the sound of my voice. Now 10 more breath cycles. There we go. 10 more breath cycles. Keep breathing. 5 more. Remember to get whatever else you want to do. This is your last few moments. Maybe I won't know what you need, so really listen to yourself. And then come back. Seated. And just feel the full body right now. And just do a quick eval. See how you feel. And let's go through a flow. Arms rise, reach up, lift up, overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise, reaching up overhead. And then hands come down by the side. 2 more. So I'm going to walk you through the next one with just the breath. The last one is all your own. All right, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Beautiful. Good job, guys. Exhale. And hands come down by your sides. Beautiful. Wow, let's do the last one on your own. So I'm just going to do it physically. So if you need to follow me, just watch me. Otherwise, listen to yourself. You know this. Go through your flow. And breathe. Good job. And take a few moments. Just continue to allow yourself to just be here, completely present. Keep breathing. All right, so we're going to work on the lower part of the body before we stand. So I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. What I want you to do is take your right leg and then take your knee and just lift your knee up, wrapping your fingertips around the knee body. Breathe in and breathe out. And when your foot is up there, you can start to kind of rotate the foot a few times and then get comfortable. Slowly allow the weight of the knee to fall into the fingertips and let the back body kind of dome shape out, kind of like what we did with the cat-cow. So this would be like a scared cat. The weight falls into the fingertips. You're completely supported by the fingertips. The knee is lazy. So the knee is not resisting at all. It's just held by your hands. And then gently squeeze the core and lift the knee up towards the armpits so that the knee comes in towards the armpits. Squeeze the core, lifting up out of the pelvic bowl, the rest of your body. Nice, strong posture, queen and king posture. Breathing in and breathing out. Exhale, start to allow the hand and the body to come back into your scared cat. Fingertips supporting the knee. Breathe in and out, and then gently put the foot back down on the ground. Sit up a little bit taller in the seat and just kind of bring the shoulder blades down. Kind of just work that out. Arms rise, lift up overhead. Exhale, bring the fingertips now around the left knee. So now the left knee lifts up, and you can just kind of take your foot and kind of just rotate it around. Keep breathing. And allow the weight again to fall from the knee into the fingertips. So your knee is lazy, your fingertips do all the work, and it's pretty much by resistance. The reason why they're able to hold the weight of the knee without any force is because their fingertips are wrapped. They're weaved into one another. And now you're back into a scared cat position with your back body. So the back is extended out. The shoulder blades are pulling towards the arms to the elbows to the wrists, and the wrists to the fingertips. Chin into the chest. Breathe in and out. And slowly start to lift up. Bring the left knee towards the left armpit. Now you're pulling back. You're pulling in. So squeeze the core. Lift up out of the pelvic bowl. Good job. And then gently, we're going to allow the body to come back into that last part of the pose where we let the weight and the resistance of the knee be carried in our hands that are cupped. And then gently put the left leg down. Great. Arms rise, lift up, reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise, lift up. Reach up, look up, and breathe. And hands come back down by the sides. This time we're going to take our foot and we're going to bring it out in front of us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. Sorry, I have my little friend here, Rocky. He's a sweetie. So he's going to join us. So our heel is going to be down on the ground. The leg is extended. This is our right foot. If you want to hold on to your chair, hold on to your chair. Then you can take your left and cross it on top. Okay, so you're doing extended leg, and then we're going to fall forward, bringing our chest a little bit closer. Now, I'm obviously not all the way down. Some people are very flexible, and they can bring their bodies down. I'm actually tilted just maybe about 2 or 3 centimeters forward. You find your place where you're most comfortable. And then when you feel like your feet are secure, you can loosen the ankles so that the toes are just kind of forward. If you want to let go of your hands, you can let go of your hands as well. And then you're going to feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Here's the opportunity to just focus on your breathing. Know that little by little, your body will start to sink a little bit more forward so you can control it. Okay? Breathing in and breathing out. Nothing to do and nowhere to go but to just ride the wave of breath. And as the breath takes you with your body down a little bit more, relaxes you a little bit more, just go with the flow. Breathing in and breathing out. If you like, you can close the eyes, completely letting go. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep breathing. Slowly start to come back up. Hold on to the chair if you need to. Squeeze the core. And bring the feet back. And back to hips width apart. And we're going to go through our flow. Arms rise, lift up, reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise once again, reaching up overhead. Hands come down by the sides. Good job. Next, we're going to do the other side. So take the left foot, extend it out, and place it on the ground. And I'm going to show you now where my legs are, just so you can kind of keep up. Leg is extended, knee is still soft, but it's extended, so I have a stretched hamstring. The right foot now crosses on top of the left. Hands are held onto the seat, but if you feel like you want to let go, when you're ready, let go and slowly start to lean forward. Now again, you don't have to go very far in this, and you don't have to lean anything more than maybe even a millimeter if it's not in your practice. On the other hand, you may be very flexible and feeling yourself ease into the pose and go and sink. Try to trust it, knowing that you're completely supported by the chair and your legs. And just close the eyes if it's in your practice and breathe. And try to relax as much as possible. And just when you think you can't relax anymore, try to relax just a little bit more, taking maybe a more concentrated breath in and letting go. And slowly start to lift up, coming back up, bringing your feet back into your hips width apart position, realigning your spine, letting the chest rise, the belly rise, the neck rise, and the head comes back on. The crown of the head sits up nice and straight on the body. Arms rise, go through your flow, lift up, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise, lift up overhead. Hands come down by the sides. And when you're ready, come to standing. And come standing. Bring your chair in front of you. Okay. Find a comfortable position from yourself in the chair in terms of how far you are. So you want to make sure that your hands are firmly on top of the chair. Gently, we're going to start to walk back, but only go part way. I don't want you to extend the full length. This isn't tabletop. We're just going like a downward dog and starting to walk the downward dog out, left and right. Okay, and I'm gonna actually move the camera down in just a second. But once you feel like you're okay, you see my elbows are bent, you can bring your head to the chair. Okay, you want to see where my feet are? Here is my feet. Okay, they're just lifting up. One straightens, the other one bends. Okay, there we go. And then my head is on the chair. And then when you find that you're comfortable, just pause for a second and hold one side. Whether you hold the left or the right first, it doesn't matter. The heel on the opposite side where the knee is bent is up. And then do the other side and pause for a few moments, taking a few breaths and just hold it. Notice the strength inside your muscle, notice the body, notice which parts of the lower body are active. Do about 2 more on each side. Good job. And then gently, we're going to start to walk ourselves out, extending into that flat back. Hands are on the top of the chair. Elbows are straight but soft. Knees are straight but soft. So you don't have to be rigid. You can just keep the knees soft, extending out the back body, lifting out of the pelvic bowl, lifting the rib cage up towards the chest body. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Chin is into the chest. On the next inhale, I want you to tuck the belly so that the belly is now coming into an arch. This is our cow pose, right? So belly comes down towards the ground, hips rise up towards the ceiling, the chin lifts away from the chest, the back of the head comes down the back body, the gaze is up looking over the chair. The next exhale, you're going to tilt down, chin into the chest. The scared cat. So the back body is dome shaped. Now the back is up towards the ceiling. All the weight is falling down the body and the legs, all the way down to the heels. Hands are supported, but you're looking down at the ground now because the chin is into the chest. Do 2 of these with 1 breath, 1 movement. Finding yourself in a position where you're moving the back body in a gentle way, always gentle. And then gently start to walk up. When you're done, bringing yourself and your body back up to a standing position, still holding on to the chair. Beautiful. Feet are about hips width apart. Okay. Feet are about hips width apart. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your left foot, bring it in front of you. Then take your right foot and bring it behind you. Okay? I'm going to show you what it looks like. Right foot's behind you, left foot's in front of you. Both feet are square with the chair in front of you. All right? Slowly start to lean the body down, triangle pose. Okay? Chin to the chest. And just stretching out, you're leaning your weight forward. Slowly come back up. Then we're going to do the other side. Switch so that your right foot now is in square with the chair, is in front. Left foot is back. Triangle pose. And you're leaning forward. And that's all you're doing. You're just stretching out those hamstrings. Then come back up. Come back up to standing. Alrighty. Take your left foot, bring it in front again. Take your right foot, and this time come to about a 45-degree angle. You're going to come into a warrior 1 pose, okay? So left foot is straight and in line. The right foot behind us is at a 45-degree angle. The hips are square with the chair in front of you, okay? So that was the footwork. You got the footwork down. So square in with the chair in front of you. You can take your right hand and lift it up. Left hand is still connected to the seat. And when you're ready, and if it's in your practice, you can go as far as you like to extend the legs. Knee is stacked on top of the left knee is stacked on top of the left ankle. Right hand is up in the air. Right foot is at that 45-degree angle. You're pressing more of the weight into the outer rim of that foot. Body is still square in front of you. Warrior one. Extend the right arm behind you. Adjust the legs. Warrior two. Bringing your right hands out, looking over your right hands. Lean back. Bring the right hand down to the thigh, and then look up and gaze up. If you want to take your other hand and you feel like it's in your practice to lift up, you're welcome to do that. Breathing in and breathing out. If it's not, don't worry about it. You don't have to. That's reverse warrior. Hand comes back to the seat. We're going to pivot our body almost like we're cartwheeling our body forward, bringing both hands now to the chair. Our right foot is still at that 45-degree angle. Breathe in and out. Bring both feet together. All right. Now we're going to do the other side. So the right foot now is going to be the one that's in front of us. The left foot is going to come behind us. And the left foot is going to be at that 45-degree angle. So now we're going to be looking over towards the left side. Okay? You're going to take your left hand and you're going to lift it up and then gently sit into the pose. So your right knee is now stacked on top of your right ankle. Beautiful. Now there's this outer rim of weight that's being pushed on the left foot. Breathe in and breathe out. And then take your left hand and bring it behind you. So now this is what it looks like from behind. Right hand is still on the chair. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. It's almost like I have a ball in between my legs, so there's strength. There's squeezing the inner muscles, the inner thigh muscles. I have a little bit of strength, and I'm lifting out of my pelvic bowl. Nice, strong warrior two. And you can look over towards your left side. And then we're going to lean ourselves forward, reverse back, bring that left hand down onto the left thigh. And if you want, you can lift the right hand up, or you can keep the right hand right on the chair, your choice. Breathing in and breathing out. Gently come back through your warrior two into your warrior one and bring both hands back onto your chair. Breathe in and out, and then slowly start to walk back up. Good job. We're going to do our last pose as standing. And that's just going to close this off by coming back into that flat back position, extending out the pose, feeling now how it feels with our bodies that we stretched our hips and did the warriors and the triangle. Both feet are in a square position. Hands are on top of the chair. Soften the knees. Keep the knees soft. Let the belly sink down to the ground. Let the hips rise up with the head. The eyes and gaze is up. Even though you don't see the ceiling, you just imagine that that's the way you're going. And then reverse. Scared cat. Back body is dome-shaped. Chin into the chest. And then breathe in and out. And then come back, tabletop position, and start to walk it forward. Bringing yourself back to the chair. Relaxing the shoulders. If you like, you can take a mountain pose where both hands are off of the chair, right? Or you can just have one hand, but you're just going to stretch up, okay? Breathing in and breathing out. And then bring the hands down by the sides. Beautiful. And come back into your chair to sit. Beautiful. In your chair, continue to sit and get comfortable as we prepare for Savasana. Sorry, my laptop's just about to die. So let's prepare for Savasana. You want to have yourself back in a comfortable position and give yourself that space in between your legs, that hips width apart. Start to maybe get ready and prepare with your breath, closing the eyes. Noticing the way your body feels now. Breathe in and out. And just be gentle with the breath. And congratulate yourself on a job well done. Because you didn't have to come to class today, but you did. You did the best you could and you arrived fully committed. We're going to relax the full body. Relax the feet, the ankles. Relax the legs, the knees. Allow the thighs to fall apart. Try not to hold on to anything in your legs. Relax the hips, the left and the right hip, the sits bone. Allow yourself to melt into the seat even more. Relax the belly and let go of any tension there by using the breath. Allow the chest to be open and fluid to accept the breathing in and out. Let go a little bit more of the shoulders, giving yourself permission to completely relax the arms and the hands. Relax the chest, the neck, the face. If the tongue is on the top of the mouth, let the tongue fall away from the top of the mouth and relax the head. And just relax the full body, breathing in and out. Slowly, when you're ready, you can begin to wiggle the toes. Breathing in deeply. Wiggle the fingertips. And gently allow some light to seep into your eyes. Maybe even smile. And bring your hands overhead as we close class together, palms pressed down to the heart. Namaste. Thank you.